Okay, go.
Not a lot.
Ask the question.
What did your family do for fun when you were a kid?
I don't think that many years ago, family didn't do a lot.
Yeah, I know, but you must have had some type of tradition or
Did you sit
some.
around and listen to the radio?
Did you play cards? Did you
We play
marbles?
games. I'd play marbles.
Yeah, but so tell us what marbles are. We don't play marbles.
I don't know.
Bring up that face.
Yeah. Did you play cards? Your mother played cards her whole life. You must have
We played cards.
What kind of card games did you play?
Well, harps and pinochle, I think. Was that one we're talking about?
Well, we played euchre last night.
No, but
Yes, pinochle. We used to play that when I was a kid.
see, and I can't remember a thing about
I
that.
don't know.
But I remember the reason why I brought up marbles is because I remember there was a board out of a piece of formica with, I don't know what we did with it, but I remember that.
That was a game. Yeah, I don't remember now what it was, but you get so many marbles. And, yeah.
Did you play any sports when you were growing up?
I was a majorette, and
Stay on here because we've already gone.
girls didn't do that back.
My
No,
mom played on the basketball team.
she was probably tall. I don't know if we had a girl. You know, Diamonddale didn't have. That was so small. 29 in my class. The largest class that had ever graduated.
Really?
Yeah,
What year did you graduate?
1950.
19. Okay.
Only 70 years ago.
What kind of chores did you have to do as a kid? Did you do chores?
No.
Nothing?
Not
Really?
with Maxine.
No, really?
You
Like-
didn't have to do chores? What, were you spoiled?
Maxine was very easygoing. What is it? Is that a pocket in there?
Yeah. So why do you want kids to do chores so much now? If you didn't do chores?
Well, I was a little different about it.
Huh?
I babysit for all kinds of people. I cleaned people's houses for 35 cents an hour.
Really? Did you get an allowance? No? Nothing?
I had a stingy dad. And my grandma would get up and drive over to the drugstore and get a Coke in the morning.
A what?
She would get a Coke in the morning?
Get a Coke,
How much did a Coke cost?
5 cents. I worked in the drugstore too. And you put so much Coke in, then you fill it up with soda water. Anyway, I'd wake up and find her gone. I can walk over there quick, and then I'd get a couple of pennies and pick something out of the counter.
Oh, that's fun. So you're hip to her trick. That's interesting, though, that she would drink Coke in the morning.
Maybe you did like syrup and then you added soda water to it?
Oh,
We used to
I
make
didn't
them from
catch that.
scratch.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
They were in bottles.
We
Right?
used to make, huh?
You can get them in bottles.
Oh, you could, small bottles.
Hmm.
I think they had Coke in a bottle, I don't. But this was a drugstore and had a soda fountain. Used to make big shots Sundays. You'd put chocolate in the bottom, put scoops of ice cream, you'd put chocolate on top, and you'd put some whipping cream or something, spray it on there, and a cherry. It was a big shot Sunday.
Kind of good. Drew was into banana splits, I think.
Huh?
I think Drew enjoyed banana splits.
I did.
How old were you when you had your first boyfriend?
God. Well, I
That's
was,
on the list.
You could ask things that aren't on the list.
I was still paying him the house. I was 12, and I think I went out with Ronnie. God, what was his name? Ronnie O'Brien.
How old were you?
12.
I was probably 12.
Oh, you were 12?
But Nancy was dating his cousin, and, you know,
Wait, you had a date when you were 12?
went to the movie or something.
Wow.
Diamondale had a movie theater?
Are you shitting me? We had a free one over on the island.
Kidding me? Oh, in the summer? Oh, okay.
No, we didn't have.
I didn't know you had
We
a
didn't
boyfriend
have
when you were
anything
12.
there.
Wait, and how old was he?
I don't know. 12, 14, I don't know.
I was 18.
Okay. I was,
Yeah.
you were getting at that earlier. And I was like,
What kind of books did you like to read? Did you like to read when you were younger?
I didn't read a lot, I don't think. Well, I'd read magazines. Like they'd have women's magazine, photo play. I see they don't have any of those anymore. They'd be like a People magazine. But,
Oh, really? Did you ever collect anything? Like when you were younger, like, remember when I was into collecting stamps?
oh yeah,
it's exciting.
John Rounds gave you a bunch of
I
money.
know, right?
I don't think I did.
No?
Did you have high school dances?
We had the prom and the gym.
Did you have homecoming? Was homecoming a thing then?
Oh yeah.
Were you the homecoming queen?
No, I was a representative from one year in high
Were
school.
you a cheerleader?
For a short time, I didn't like that too much.
Where did you go to elementary school?
Diamondale started at kindergarten.
Oh, it was all the same
way
one.
through
Oh, I
one
forgot about
school.
that.
Like Okemos Central, that's what that used to be back in the day.
Oh, okay. All right.
Before they added to it, but I mean, they tore ours down.
And who, as a child, who was your best friend?
Muriel,
Oh, really? Oh, I didn't know that. Was she older than you?
you're ahead of me.
Okay. God, I always
Oh, you
picture her
know
as
her?
a lot. Yeah, I always picture her as much older than you. You remember did you ever go to my Aunt Nancy's house in Diamondale? Well, they lived like kitty corner across the street. Huh. God, I always picture her as way older than you. She died, right? How long has she been gone?
Probably 3 years.
Yeah. Yeah, she was a sweet lady, huh?
She had 5 kids.
Yeah.
When did you start modeling?
When I went to work at Oldsmobile in the office.
What year was that?
Probably 52, 51, 50.
Oh, so out of high school you went to work for Oldsmobile?
My cousin
It's
was
gonna dry.
private secretary to the Wolfram, who was the general manager there.
Who was your best friend in high school?
I just told you.
I missed it.
Same person.
Same person.
Oh, same.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. My phone started to. It's gonna die any minute. Okay, and you during high school, is that when you did the cleaning the house jobs, or was that during middle school?
It was probably 7th grade, I don't know.
Oh, wow.
35 cents an hour.
Wow.
Did you get to
Was
keep it
that
or
a
did you have
lot?
to like put it in the family pot?
I would buy in this people, shit, they had 3 kids. She was not a housekeeper. And I
That's why she had you.
Huh?
That's why she had you.
Yeah. But you know, you'd come there and upstairs would be 2 bedrooms. Oh my God. I had to put clean sheets on all the beds and go down and do hers, clean the bathroom. But then they had a huge kitchen about as long as this. And when I got there, I would mop the floor on my hands and knees. And then I would quit. I wouldn't do her dishes because she'd leave them from probably Thursday night or Friday in the sink, you know. She was
So you went once a week?
on
Saturday?
Saturday.
But it was kind of by your rules, what you would do and what you wouldn't do.
Well, no, but, you know,
I kind of like that you put your foot down.
well, God,
glad you did.
that was a lot of work.
Yeah, I'm glad you put your
For
foot down, Peg.
$1.35, I think. Yeah, he's gotten okay. $1. That's a lot of.
Was that a lot?
No, but that's a lot of work.
A lot of work for what? How much money it was.
Nobody had money, you know.
Yeah.
When did you start smoking cigarettes?
Probably when I got out of high school.
Oh, you weren't smoking while you were in high school? Come on.
Might
Yeah,
try
you smoked years.
one once in a while, but no,
Was there marijuana in high school then?
no.
No.
Well, there was. My cousin, my dad's brother, they lived in Ionia. And their oldest daughter was Hermine, and she was separated from her husband. And he was, I don't even know what they called it back then. He was smoking something crazy. And he come in her bedroom. She was living back home because they were separate. He shot her and killed her.
Oh.
Your cousin? Oh.
Then he ended up in prison for.
Was that when you were in high school or
No,
out of
I
high
was
school?
little.
Oh.
Probably 8, 10, I don't know.
Ugh. Yikes.
They
So
had-
tell us when you used to jump off the bridge.
Well, that's really I used to do. I'd
So
swim in.
Andy told me to ask her about it.
Oh, yeah.
So
We-
she had told the story most recently or something.
That's where we would swim in that nasty Grand River that sewers emptied into it.
Oh, the sewers emptied into it?
I'm sure they did, yeah. And probably Oldsmobile polluted the hell out of it.
Oh, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, we used to swim in it. Never caught anything. Yeah. And I was probably in 7th grade. Maybe 8th, I don't know.
Did you just do like a cannonball or?
I'd just jump off.
But who paid you to do it?
Oh, I didn't get paid to do it.
Andy said people paid you to jump
No,
off the bridge.
guys that were home from the service, they would come walking by and see me.
Were you're with your friends though doing it? Right?
Oh, yeah. a lot of- And they would say, here's a dime, here's a quarter. Probably a dime back then. Call me up when you, in a few years or something, I don't know. Because they were,
You're a lot
I was,
older.
well,
You're probably like 14, right?
I probably wasn't even, I might have been 12.
How high was the bridge you jumped off?
Well, you,
It's that Diamond Bridge that you drive over.
I know, but like 10 feet?
oh,
Or
probably more than that.
And how deep was the river?
I was lucky I could swim the shore. I couldn't even swim that good.
And you did that with your friends?
Yeah, I'd
Jumping
do
off
it,
the bridge?
show off.
You like the attention?
So, okay, so after high school, when you decided to get a job at Oldsmobile, what made you decide to get the job there? Because that was an option, or a friend worked there, or how'd you decide to?
Well, I had to get a job.
Right, I know, but
And I
like,
worked
why?
at Consumers Power for a year.
Oh, okay.
They didn't pay.
Oh, and then you found out about the other one?
And you were still living at home?
Were you living at home when you met Dad?
Did you live at home up until the time you got married? Like the whole time you dated Joe, you were living at home? So the first time you moved out of your house is a married person?
Now, how'd you guys meet?
Huh?
Yeah,
How'd you
good.
guys meet?
Yeah, how'd you meet Joe?
No, we haven't gotten to that part.
Coral Gables.
In East
we're-
Lansing? Coral Gables in East Lansing there?
It burned down many. Gene's uncle or dad,
Okay, we're not-
dad or somebody owned
Gene
it.
Woodrow?
The old Coral Gables, it's the same spot. It was a hangout because it was outside of East Lanes and everything.
So you could drink.
I didn't drink, but one side was no drinkers and the other side was drinkers. And And anyway, I met him there. Don Frankie introduced him to him. But I was over on the non-drinker side. They get name bands. That was a fun
Big
place.
Jack, can you turn it down? Okay,
So was
so
Joe shy? Or how was Joe when you met him? Was he shy? Or was he
No.
outgoing?
Well, if he drank, he was so shy, but otherwise he was. I don't know, he had a whole gang. I knew them all, but
That he hung around with?
he'd been. In
Where was he
several-
living?
He lived with his sister because his dad got married when he was a junior in high school, I think. Remarried.
Mm-hmm.
And he didn't like Irene,
Oh, so he moved in with, which sister would it have been?
Kay. Got Terry, and
yeah. Huh. I didn't know
because
that.
he was going to quit school because he wasn't going to live with him.
He was going to quit high school? Where did he go to Eastern High
He
School?
went to Resurrection.
Oh,
the way
Resurrection?
Huh. So, where'd you and your friends hang out? Did you have like a special hangout? The Four Corners?
Well, there was a restaurant. I have pictures of it sitting in the restaurant.
But I mean, did you like go hang out at the park or
No, we
nothing?
didn't.
No?
There was nothing to do there.
Oh, alright. How would your friends from high school describe you? Like if we could talk to Muriel today, how would Muriel describe you?
Oh, I
Back
have
then.
no idea.
Piece of work.
No? You have no idea what they would do?
No.
No? Okay. Alright. Uh,
And I used to have to buy all my clothes. That's why I babysitting did because one of the girls says, maybe I could dress like you or something. I said, who do you think buys them? It's not my parents.
Oh.
That's why I babysit. And,
Where did you buy your clothes
Oh,
at?
because
I
the
got
girls
good
were
on
jealous.
anything.
Were they jealous of you?
oh,
Because
yeah.
you had better clothes?
So in Lansing, where would you buy clothes at? Like on Michigan Avenue, stores on Michigan Avenue?
Downtown.
So what
Yeah,
did you
Michigan
and
Avenue.
what did you wear?
No, that's Washington.
But what did you wear? So why were they jealous? Because you wore dresses or you wore cool jeans or what?
We didn't wear jeans back then.
Did you wear overalls?
Had one pair of jeans. Muriel and I each got we painted on them.
Oh. But like, so was it turtlenecks or like pedal pushers or? But I don't know. What'd you wear
We
then?
wore dresses
You wore dresses?
to school up,
Oh, okay.
or skirts. We'd go to school with hair up and pin curls and have a bandana around it.
I bet it was cute. I bet it was really cute. So when you were in high school, did you think you were gonna be a mom, or did you want to do something different than be a mom, or did you have like a dream of being something special? No.
No,
Where's like when you were in high school? Where's the furthest you'd ever been away? Like how far had you traveled? Like have you been out of Michigan before?
oh yeah.
Where have you gone?
Rode the train with Jenny Peterson, who they owned the bar, which is now the restaurant. And I stayed with them when my parents went to Florida, I guess, one school year. And they bought a house my dad built. He tore down an old barn and built a house on it. And they ended up buying it. Cute little house. And then they owned the beer garden, they called it. And they tore it down and built a new one, and they had a great big house on the top area.
Oh.
Did your dad build that? The
No,
big house?
but he built the little house as a spec house and sold it.
That's what he did? He built houses?
He was a foreman at Fisher Body for many years.
Oh, he built
And
houses on the
he-
side?
He didn't like it, so he quit.
Um,
After many years.
so like where was the first place you went to when you like left Michigan? Like a
Went to
first trip?
Kentucky on the train with Jenny Peterson, her daughter.
Why?
Yeah, what'd you do in Kentucky?
Her family all lived there. And I knew them all.
Oh,
And
that's
like how
fun.
old were you? Were you in high school?
Oh, yeah. By then I probably was. Probably 10th, 11th grade, I don't know.
So would it have been like during summer break or
Yeah.
something like that? Oh, that's fun.
She had a little girl, Ruth Ann, who was probably 2 or 3. And I went to
Oh,
help.
and Jenny was older than you, or?
Jenny was the mother.
Oh. I'm lost.
What, how old?
They owned the beer garden.
Oh,
So you
okay.
knew them because your dad,
Huh?
built their house, their small house.
Well, they lived right next door to us.
Oh, alright.
And
You probably
everybody,
you knew everybody in town.
well, yeah.
Yeah.
And everybody liked me. My sister was a snot.
Nancy?
She was pretty.
She's a snob? Yeah. So why did you name your first daughter after her then?
I didn't name it after her.
What is
Joan
that?
Okay,
Lawrence.
let's just tell us, put it on the record right here. Who am I named after?
Nancy Ann Fleming,
Who's
Miss
that?
America.
Miss
Oh.
America?
Huh?
Isn't that
Who knew?
funny? You didn't know that?
No, I did not.
But Papa Joe wanted that?
Yeah, and you know, it's funny.
But did she think I was named after her?
Oh, yeah, and so did Nancy McCurry. So you
Oh.
let them think whatever.
That's funny, huh? Okay, so you went to Kentucky. Where else did you go? Did you go to Florida? Everyone from Michigan goes
no.
to. No.
Are you kidding? Didn't go to there until we got married.
No.
And it was after you, not till
High school?
you kids were in high school and the boys were gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was your first car?
I didn't have a car.
You never had a car? I know. Well, when you got a car, what was it? The white Chevette?
Huh?
So as an adult, what was your first car that you ever
my
got?
Cutlass.
Supreme? The
Yeah.
Navy?
Navy
With the white.
with white.
Sounds
Cool.
like a sweet car.
It was a
Were you
cool,
Cutlass
it was
guy?
a sweet car.
Everyone drove cutlasses.
Yeah, they were nice, weren't they?
Do you know what it would cost?
Oh, no.
So that's
No
after
idea.
you got married, you got your first car.
Wait, what year was that?
Probably not 50. I got married in 57. We lived in Big Rapids, so it was probably 1960, I don't know.
Oh, you moved to Big Rapids right after you got married?
We lived in Grand Ledge. Joe drove to Battle Creek every day to work. He worked for AAA in Battle Creek. And then we moved there.
To Battle Creek?
And then we moved to Big Rapids. And then we moved to Port Huron. And then we moved here. And when we lived in Big Rapids, Uncle Ernie gave me a car that he had bought. It was kind of an old beater. I don't know why he bought it. Probably his friend couldn't buy it. And they had a Volvo at the time, and they gave it to Greg Maine. He was in college. And he said later, we should have given you the Volvo and gave the old beater to Greg. He was in college. So, and I didn't drive it a lot. And finally sold it. Got a TV as a trade-in, you know.
Oh, wow.
for
an
a
old
car?
oak tree, huh?
A TV for a car?
Well, it was an old car. And this young kid
I
wanted it.
wonder how much cars were back then. I have no idea. And cars
Quite a bit cheaper.
and televisions
Oh,
were probably
God.
not a novelty back then,
Oh,
right?
God,
Black
yeah.
and white.
Yeah.
Who did you have your first date with? Do you remember?
We already talked about this.
Oh, we did.
When she was 12.
Yeah.
At 14.
My apologies.
We're skipping around.
That's all right.
That's enough.
How many times have you been in love? Okay, one more question. How many times have you been in love, Peg?
That's a lot. So is there anybody before Joe that you considered marrying?
Anybody else ask you to marry them?
I don't think so. I don't know. I was,
Were you a player?
no.
Who's a player?
No? Did I stump you?
Why?
That's a rough question.
Well, I have no idea.
What? If you were in love?
Oh, there was a guy from the drugstore in Diamonddale.
From the drugstore in Diamond.
Go ahead.
How old were you?
I was at high school.
Did he kind of like you?
Was he sweet on you?
He was really good looking.
Really? What was his name?
Virgil, what was it? He was, the people that owned the drugstore. His mother was her sister. And they were here from California visiting. And him and I started dating. He was really good looking.
Yeah.
But,
Were you
Then-
were you too young or no?
yeah, and then he went in the service. He went in the service. He was older than I was.
Oh.
Not much, but. Anyway,
But he was a looker, huh?
I always thought he was, and then to think he wanted to take me out.
Well,
You're
you're
a
a
model,
looker,
Peg.
Peg.
Yeah, you're a model.
It was because of these girls.